All right, Anna, the Yellowjackets kicking off their spring season here today at Pryor Creek, the Yellowjacket Spring Invitational. Firstly, just talk about what it was like to get back on the course. I know we've had some good weather starting in January, but this is your first competition. Talk about that.
It was really nice to start at home. It's always nice to play a course that we're used to and we all play. We have had a lot of practice, more than normal. We have been out since the end of January, almost at least like 3 times a week, so that's nice. And yeah, it was just good to start at home.
And you guys finished up in the fall. You won this tournament, came out here today, and it was just a single round, but you guys were the top team finishing. Comment on, how the kind of momentum that gives you to know that you come out strong, you finish well as a group.
I think it gives us a lot of momentum, especially we head south right away. We don't have a break between tournaments. So I think that helps a lot to know that we're playing good and that we can perform really well and that the winter didn't hurt us at all, that we came out strong right away.
And you had the second best round among the entire field today, best on the Yellowjackets team, 76. Comment on some things that were working for you, some holes you felt comfortable on, and some good shots that you hit.
My tee game was really strong. I played good. I hit a lot of fairways. My wedge game started off a little iffy, but then it came back and started working for me. Number 3 was probably my best hole, obviously my only birdie, but I had a good wedge shot right next to the hole and was just a tap in, so that's always good and a lot of confidence going into the next hole.
The conditions weren't really in your favor early on this morning. We had a little bit of snow even coming down, but really turned into a nice afternoon. How much does that affect you mentally, seeing that it's going to be a cold and wet day, and how do you adjust to that throughout the day?
It's something, I've played spring golf the whole time, I guess, so it's something that I've kind of gotten used to. Obviously, this is one of the not so good days that I've had, but you just have to come out and know that everybody's playing in it, that everyone's in the same conditions, so you just got to go with it, I guess.
And you're a freshman on the team this year. It's a very young squad, 3 freshmen, a couple sophomores, and a junior. Talk about the talent that you guys have and kind of the chemistry you've built and what you're excited for your career as a Yellow Jacket.
I am super excited for the next couple years. Obviously, we're getting used to it. Having half our squad as freshmen is tough because we haven't had the pressure as much, but I think we're adjusting really well. And hopefully we can perform at GNAC really well and move on. And I think being so young and everything really helps our team. We're able to get to know each other a lot better, and we're with each other more years, and I'm excited for the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think it's a good start. Weather was difficult to say the least to begin with. Very wet, snow and rain, and just cold temperatures, a little bit of wind. Definitely got better as the round progressed, but the course was in really good shape considering the weather. But I thought, we needed to start somewhere, and we got some really good performances today, and it's nice to get off with a win for our team.
And you've had a chance to be out on the courses for the last couple months. Been a really mild spring so far, but what does it mean to have a round where you're competitive, the scores count, things like that, opening the spring?
I think it's really important, especially as they get ready for their next big tournament down in Arizona later in the week, that we were able to get a round in. We sure would have liked to have 2, but the forecast is pretty bad for tonight. But just getting that pressure of playing and counting every stroke was huge for them. And overall, I thought we made some good strides. February got a lot of practice in the outdoors than maybe the year before. So it's been the weather's been very cooperative so far from a practice standpoint. But I know the gals are really looking forward to going to Arizona.
And this is a talented, youthful squad. You don't have any seniors on the team, but looking at the fall season, broke a lot of MSUB records already. Comment on this team's potential to compete, coming off of 2 seasons in the past where they were the runners-up at the GNAC tournament.
I think they have a lot of ability. They're very coachable. We have good depth throughout the squad. Anna and Courtney had 76 and 77 respectively today in the cold weather. I think that's a good start. We had 283s with Bailey and Sammy, and both Shay and Haley give us great depth too, and I think they can push each other. I think what we have to do is continue to get better, especially around in the way of scoring and saving strokes around the green. I think if we can continue to improve maybe from that 50 yards and in and get that polished up, I think we have a chance to have a very good season.